But that's it for the new releases, which means
Good stuff.
It must be time for America's favorite game show.
Copper drop. Copper drop. I was just trying out a new song.
We're gonna lay that down. We're gonna
Yeah.
get a beat. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be mine and your voice harmonizing.
Which they only harmonize really well. But it is that time. It's time for Copper Drop.
I'm excited. I don't know it.
This, I mean, like I said, last week's was probably maybe the toughest Copper Drop and maybe the best.
Yeah,
just
that was tough.
Crazy issues. But I really am happy with this week's pairs. It's one pair we've talked about pretty extensively, actually.
Okay.
And another pair that I know is near and dear to your heart. But we have yet to talk about it. So.
I see what you're how to get me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see the pairs.
I'm trying to
okay.
put a few extra gray hairs in there.
You're trying to make me choose between children.
Yes,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay. I could do that.
But without further ado, here we go. Cop it or drop it.
Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Air Moors. We have a wonderful episode about that.
About Pippen, Scotty.
Scotty.
Pippen, Jordan.
Scotty Michael.
Scotty Michael.
And Jordan Pippen. And then the Anthony Hardaway
Yes.
shoe. Yes, which we've talked about briefly also. Man, okay, if we're talking about these pairs specifically, I do think that the Air More Uptempo, again, beautiful shoe. I love that shoe. Top shoe for me. I just think a little too much black for me on that shoe. I also I think this might be the social status penny. I think. I could be wrong.
It might. I think you might be right.
Because social status released a bunch of colorways that look like that. And I think that's the one.
These are this. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Is it the social status?
No. This is not the social status one.
Oh, okay. Looks like it though.
Yeah.
Almost.
They look similar. This one. I just thought this one was cool. This is releasing through Nike right now, but this pair in particular is one that has the 1 cent logo in that little circle there.
Yeah, awesome.
As opposed to the Nike check.
Yeah.
Most of the other releases are with the check.
And I think that change is enough for me.
I think it's dope.
Yeah, because
It
Nike.
still is a Nike check on the reverse side.
That's cool
I did
then.
check.
Okay, that's cool then. Because I like the retroness of the 1 cent logo. You know what I mean? To kind of bring me back to that time. I'm gonna have to cop the penny too, and drop the Air More, even though I love the Air More.
Yeah.
And that colorway, but my decision came because I've been always wanting this pair. They also just dropped or are about to drop the original colorway, the white and the blue.
Yeah.
On Sneakers app.
Yeah.
So that would be the pair that I would probably get. But this pair is beautiful too. The black with the white.
And they have a kind of a crazy amount of colorways for the Penny 2 right now. It's
Yeah,
cool.
They're going crazy with the pennies right now.
Kind of like out of nowhere too. It was just like, here it is, a bunch of the Air Penny 2s. So
Shout out for Nike for listening to the people. People were asking for it. Like we never saw the retro release of them. So here's 50 million.
yeah, I mean, finally about time, right?
Yeah.
So very cool. And
What you got?
I'm a sucker for the
I know you
Air
are.
More Uptempos,
I know
man. I just love the design on them.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. It's a lot of black. But, I got to let people know that if they mess with me, I'll beat them up. So,
I'm a blood and a crit.
yeah, yes. And I'm in between, too. I probably copped the More Uptempos
Yeah, more.
and dropped the pennies. But that way we can match. So,
Yeah, I always say if we get one, the other one of us
Yeah.
should get the other one. That we have.
I picked this colorway, too, because it was the closest that's on. These are both available right now on Nike. This is the closest to those pairs that you would see Scotty wear,
Yeah.
with the all black with the white writing or lettering, I should say.
Right.
But they have a few other colorways too that
Yeah.
maybe they tickle your fancy more.
If you put that Olympic colorway, the blue with the white,
Oh.
ooh, I would have had a hard time.
These, like I said, both available on Nike. Air Pennies are going for $200 right now, the Air
damn.
Penny 2.
Okay.
But this pair in particular is like I think it's like 44% off. It said so. It's only like 115
cool.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
not a bad price.
And the more Uptempos are normally 170. This pair is also on sale for I think like 25% or something. So gets it down. They're both around the same price right now.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean,
something to consider.
you can't go wrong, man. Both really cool pairs. If you're playing basketball, you could probably use both. And
Yeah, for real.
And you would swag out for sure.
You would be going crazy.
A lot of these older models have a lot of rubber on it, so I would imagine again very good to use outside as and also inside.
Yeah,
I don't know. For me, if I had those pennies, I don't think I'd wear them outside.
It'd be tough.
If I were to play basketball on them.
I would love to play basketball on these. I think it would just
The
be
Uptempos?
super fun.
I feel like my foot would be so protective.
Hopefully.
Protected, you know what I mean?
Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below.
And if you want to catch our latest episode, click the link down there. And if you want to check the newest copper drop, click the link up there.